What's up, YouTube? Today we're going to be learning about some... Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Hopefully you guys are having a good day. Today we're going to be learning about some trees and some TypeScript. We're going to go over how to code them. We're going to go over right now how to... what do you expect? What are the methods that you need to learn? And pretty much the basics of how to implement a tree or how a tree works. So let's get into this example right now. So when you're dealing with a tree structure, the most important thing to understand and to always, remember is there is no tree without a root node. You have to have a root node to have a valid tree. And then the second thing is the left side of that branch of the tree has to be less than the root node. 5 is less than 10. Same thing, well, opposite. With the right side of the branch, it has to be bigger than the root node. 100 is greater than 10. And then that way of thinking usually trickles down the tree. I'll show you what I mean. So when you're going on the right side of the branch of the tree, 100, when you're adding to 100 or the right side of the tree, say we add 50. 50 is less than 100, so 50 is going to be on the left side of 100. And then 101 is greater than 100, so it's going to be on the right side of 100. You guys can see that same effect here. 2 is less than 5, and then 7 is greater than 5. So yeah, that pretty much should help you with like how to visualize a tree and what to look for and how it kind of works. So these are the core methods. These are the core methods that you should get to know and, study and learn and, code them over and over until you get them down. Let's go over the first one, append or insert. I usually do just insert. The first thing in inserting, we check if the tree is a valid structure, if there is no root node or if there is a root node. So if there is no root node, we initiate what we're inserting and we add it to the root. We initialize the root right there and then. So after we check if the root node is valid or not, we compare the root node to what we're inserting. If it's less, we go on the left side of the branch. If it's right, we go on the right side of the branch. And then we just trickle down and see when we have an available space to insert, pretty much. And then for the search method, we check if our data structure is valid. If there is no root node, we don't do anything, we return early. If there is, we trickle down the tree and we try to search for our value that we put in our parameter, in our function. So with in order, pre-order, and post-order, they're fairly similar. They all three firstly checks if there is a root node or if we have a valid data structure. Then for in order, we go left, root node, right. And then for pre-order, we go root node, left, right. And then for post-order, we go left, right, root node. So yeah, these are the pretty much main concepts that you should know and should wrap your head around and get to know and be very familiar with when you're trying to implement or coding a tree in a technical interview. So let's get to coding. So with that being said, I did go ahead and code some stuff up prior just to speed up a little bit. So here we initialize our node. We initialize our node structure here. Then we do our class. Then we do the root. There is no tree without a root. Then we assign it to undefined because we haven't inserted anything. So here we have our insertion method. We construct our new node based on the parameter that we're going to put into it. Firstly, we check if there's a root node. If there's not, we initialize it with the new node. After that, we return. There's nothing else to do. If there is a root node, we are going to walk through it. First, we compare here. We compare if the root node is going to be greater than what we're appending. Then we go left. And then if left is invalid, then we insert the left being our new node. And then we return off of that. We don't have to do anything else. Else, we keep going left. We keep walking left. And then vice versa for the right. Same thing for the right. And then we have our search method. It takes a parameter of what we're trying to search for. It starts walking, it starts at the root and it starts walking. First thing it checks for if it's, you know, equal to the item. If not, we change our current to current.left. If it's greater than what we're searching for, we gotta go left. If it's more, then we do an else statement and we go right. And at the end, if we don't find anything, we return false. And then I have this already coded up for us, and then let's check if it works. So yeah, it pretty much works. We don't have a 78. Let's check 70 or 7. Perfect. So that works. Okay, now let's implement the in order, pre-order, and post order. I like to do these as separate functions. I don't know why, I just always leaned that way. So yeah. It's not gonna return anything because I console log everything. First we check if we have a valid node or not. Turn. What's going on here? Oh, I spelled it wrong. Oh, and I'm not going to take a generic here. I'm going to take number else. So in order is going to be, let's go back to my left root node, right. So going to be left. So let's go recurse here. Left long node.value, and then we recurse right. So that's pretty much an in order, and then we just take this. All these the rest of the two are going to be very similar, just different orders. Order. Pre-order is going to be this, and then it'll be that. Pre-order, post order, and then let me just double check. Pre-order is going to be with the root node, and then left, right. Yep, we do have everything here that we need in the right spot. Let's do a console log. So here I went and did the calling of the methods, and then we check if everything goes right. So yeah, everything does seem to be pretty correct. In order to root node is in the middle, pre-order root node is first, and then post order root node is last. So yeah, everything does seem to be all right and working. So pretty much here, I just call the functions. I do a little bit of console logging about, you know, making it look pretty for you guys. So that brings us to the end of the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave a like if you did, subscribe for more TypeScript content. I enjoyed this one. Hopefully you guys learned something as well. And good luck on the job interviews. Good luck on those tech interviews. And, you know, keep it up. See ya.